Are you thinking about selling your house in the Sacramento area in 2018, this spring, summer market? Well, if you are, you may possibly or probably going to be experiencing multiple offers. Sometimes it can be stressful for sellers. They don't know what to do. Check out this video. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what to do, how to deal with multiple offers, and how to have the best success. Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor, and this is a video series I've been doing called Sacramento Real Estate Explained. I'm titling this one, Sellers Dealing with Multiple Offers, okay? So in our market right now, there's kind of low inventory and high demand. There's less homes than there are buyers available to be wanting to buy those homes, okay? And so in the spring and summer of 2018 in the Sacramento area, many houses are going to have multiple offers on their properties when they come on the market. If, I call it a price-sensitive seller's market, there's a formula you've got to follow. It's price it right, have it show well, and have good marketing. If you have that, you're definitely going to experience multiple offers in this market. And so what do? Sometimes it can be overwhelming as a seller. I'll put a house on the market, it goes through the weekend, we get maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 offers on a property. Well, here's what I do and how I guide my sellers through the process, and this can be helpful for you too as well. First of all, I gather all the offers and I make a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet where I list all the information about the offer so that I'm taking a 10-page document that can be very overwhelming as a seller, an offer, and I'm putting it into basically a line item. It's got the buyer's name, it's got their agent's name, it has whether they've used the lockbox on the house or whether I can verify that they've been to the home. That's a really important one. In this market, there's some buyers that are writing blind offers where they've never even gone out. Their agent's just shooting offers out. As a seller, you don't want to be thinking or considering those offers if they've never been in it. So I've got a column that actually is verified they've been to the house. Obviously, got the price on there, what their initial deposit is. That's an important thing. How much their down payment is, what type of financing their loan is for. And then I've got breakdowns as far as, are they asking for a home warranty? Are they splitting escrow 50-50, title insurance, transfer taxes for city and county, how many days they're doing for their inspections, for their appraisal, for their loan approval. What else? Proof of funds, if they're showing me a bank statement, as far as they've got enough money in the bank, and whether it's owner-occupied or an investor. So a lot of columns there, but it really breaks it down, and you can compare this offer to that offer to this offer. It really starts to show you. So I put it in a column there, okay? Next, what I do is I interview the agents, basically. I don't just receive offers in my email and that's it. When I get an offer, I look through it. Usually there's a few things I've got some questions on. I'll call that agent. I'll say, hey, can you clarify a few things here and there? Tell me about your buyers. What's their situation? Tell me about the lender. What's going on there? And I really will interview them. Agents are not very good at hiding things. And so usually you can kind of, if you hear between the words that are going on in the conversation, you can get a feel for it. So your listing agent, the one selling the house for you, should be interviewing the agents that are writing these offers as well, and kind of quasi-interviewing the buyers through that process as well too, so that you can then get educated as a seller. Who's this buyer? Who's this agent? Another thing that I do is I actually review that agent's history of sales in the MLS. So if you've got two offers that are right there neck and neck, but one agent has done one transaction in the last year and the other agent has done 19 transactions in the last year, you're probably going to have more success with the one that's been doing transactions more regularly. They are used to having difficult conversations with their buyers. They've got the right lender, they've got the right lender to work with. They've got the right inspectors to have at the property. They're used to working through the bumps and bruises that happen during an escrow and during a transaction. If you're working with a buyer that's represented by an agent that's done one deal in the last year, they probably aren't regularly doing this and not able to overcome a lot of objections and obstacles that happen during a transaction. I'm also calling their lender and kind of interviewing their lender, saying, hey, you can't give me all their financials or anything, you can't give me their social security number, but tell me about what's their credit score, tell me about what their job is and their income and what's going on there and their reserves, and have you fully underwritten them yet? Do you have, an approved eligible as far as through the computer system, all that kind of stuff. So that way when I sit down with my sellers, it's a spreadsheet in front of them. I've got information about every buyer, every agent, every lender, so I can answer almost any question that there is that comes up. So as a seller, you really, really want to make sure when you've got multiple offers, yes, you want to get the most amount of money. Definitely. That's typically number one for most sellers. And I work my sellers through that on how we're going to get there and what we're going to do to get to that. But you want the right combination of not only the most amount of money, but you want the right combination of the right buyer that's committed and going to stick through the process with your property, the right agent that knows what they're doing, knows how to guide their buyer through the process, as well as the right lender that knows what they're doing, and they're going to be able to get this thing through as far as ordering an appraisal quickly, getting the approval done, getting the docs, and getting it closed on time. All that stuff's really crucial. So as a seller, it's not just price. Yes, price is very important, but there's many factors when it comes to when you have multiple offers on choosing that right one and getting through the process smoothly and successfully. The market reacts kind of weird when you go pending, you're in escrow, and then it falls out. There's a lot of questions that then get asked by buyers after that point. So you want to try and make sure you pick that right buyer that is able to have success and make it all the way through, getting you top dollar, but also getting you to the finish line. It's great to accept an offer that's really, really high, but if you can't get to the finish line, that doesn't mean anything. So hope this video was helpful. Kind of went on a little bit long, but it's important for sellers to really understand and know the process and know how they're going to set themselves up to have success in a time that can be a little stressful, a little bit overwhelming. So if you want to check out more information about me, you can go to realestatewithdoug.com. There's a link there for sellers, some information on there. Feel free to reach out to me if you've got any questions or anything I can do to help out. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon, and clear skies.